Apparently, there's a finalized divorce settlement between Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it because this is absolutely wild and insane to me. Teyana Taylor is saying, and this is reported on all of the different news sites, so we don't even have to acknowledge any of them. Let's just dive into it. Teyana Taylor will receive 4 homes. Now, ironically enough, this is Realtor.com because this is related to the homes that she's going to receive, but 4 homes worth more than $10 million as a part of a multi-million-dollar divorce settlement.
I am flabbergasted as to how do men consistently find themselves in that type of situation with a woman over and over and over again, as if they have not studied the history of other people before them. And I'm not talking about the history in books from 500 years ago. I'm talking about the history of your teammate. That the same thing happened to him. Teammates, other people in the league, other people in the celebrities. How do y'all find yourselves in the same situations with when y'all marry women and they take so much of your money? How do y'all find yourselves in that same situation constantly over and over again? I truly don't understand that, bro. Romanticism is not the answer to a woman staying loyal to you forever and not taking from you what she doesn't deserve, which is everything you built. He is a basketball player who's been playing his whole entire life to get to where he was, to build the wealth that he got, just for her to take 4 homes, $10 million as part of multi-million-dollar deal, divorce settlement, and 4 homes and $10 million, and he got paid child support. Like, I think it's like $8,000 a month.
Now, for me, there is no amount of box, especially if you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. If you wasn't there when I was broke, if you wasn't there earlier in life when I didn't have anything and then I came up and all of this stuff, if you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, there's no way in the world that you ever going to justify. In any way, shape, or form, there's no way in the world that you're ever going to justify, that this makes sense. Because for me, it doesn't. But let's just deep dive into the article and see what we can get into. It says, dancer Teyana Taylor will take possession of 4 homes valued at more than $10 million as a part of her divorce settlement with former Brooklyn Nets.
Okay, so the $10 million is coming from the 4 houses. I thought it was 4 houses and $10 million. Okay.
Player Iman Shumpert, and he only 34.
Dang.
Taylor and Shumpert, both 34, reached an agreement that puts an end to their lengthy legal proceedings, which began when the dancer filed for divorce in 2023. The former couple tied the knot in 2016 and shared daughters Junie and Rue Rose, 9 and 4. According to multiple reports, under the settlement, Taylor will receive not only 4 properties, but also 7-figure payout. Oh, that could be anything. That could be anything from $1 million to $9,999,000.
So it is what I thought. It is what I thought.
A $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, and a tour bus.
And what's crazy is I heard that, and I don't know much about this, but I've heard people make reference to it, that prenuptial agreements don't even hold their value. You can have a prenuptial agreement and it ain't really going to do much of nothing. So he could have got a prenup and still would have ended up in a very similar situation. He probably have been a lot better off than he is right there. But like, why do y'all do this to yourselves? So many times I've criticized women for being 304s. I've criticized women for being modern thinking, for being feminist, for saying that they don't need a man. But the men who become very successful and marry women without having things in place that protects their financial investments, that protects everything they built financially to protect themselves, they should be criticized probably even more than the women that I've been criticizing. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't be that. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Now you understand why guys ask, what do you bring to the table? Let's pause for a second. Now do you understand why men ask, what do you bring to the table? And they don't even ask you in person, but they're always thinking it. And this is a conversation that we have to have online on a regular basis because this don't make sense to me. I'm brokenhearted for him. And it's funny because I remember Iman Shumpert on a podcast and he was saying something about guys that are dusty or, this is what you should do for women and all of this.
Yeah.
And he truly was in simp mode.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy.
It was a video where he said, somebody said, do you play video games or something like that? And he said, what I look like playing video games with a wife like Teyana Taylor or something like that. He said, you think she gonna sit around and let me play video games? My nigga, what? Bro, you make millions of dollars a year. You provide for your family. I don't care what she got going on. You make more money than her. You're a top level basketball player, even though I wasn't really a fan of him because I felt like his game was very unpredictable, very unreliable. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, you as hard as you work, you have the right to be able to be like, you know what? I'm gonna play some video games, my nigga. I'm chilling. You should have that right to be able to do that. He said she would judge him based. He didn't say that, but what I'm taking from it is that if he sat around and played video games, she's looking at him like he's not ambitious enough. But guess what? Nothing was ever good enough. Because look, now she's taking almost all your money. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Amazing. So he got to give up all of that.
Yeah. I don't agree. That's crazy.
It says Teyana Taylor will retain full ownership of her businesses, which include fitness brand Fade to Fit, a choreography center, and partnerships with fashion companies.
Why doesn't the man ever get anything from... Why does she have full ownership of her businesses? Why doesn't the man... Why can't he get... why can't it be half? If she's such an amazing financial wealth builder, just like how he was an amazing financial wealth builder through the NBA, and she's in the entertainment industry, why can't they split it down right down the middle, half of each? He gets half of her businesses. She gets half of his with his houses or whatever. She get to keep everything and take his. Bro, what? I'm getting angry. And I'm not even blaming women no more, bro. I'm blaming y'all men. Mainly y'all men. But this is just a reflection of most men, if y'all were in a position where y'all was making so much money like an NBA player or NFL professional athlete or a multi-million-dollar, y'all built a successful business. It seems like most men don't have, y'all don't have the emotional intelligence the emotional intelligence to know what type of woman to pick. Y'all also don't make all the right decisions on how to protect y'all money after y'all pick the woman. Y'all, it's like y'all make the same decisions over. I'm saying y'all, it's like us men in general make the same decisions over and over again and allow a woman to take everything or take most of what we built. Come on, bro. Stop that.
The star athlete will keep his homes in South Fulton and Decatur as well as his Miami condo. So he get to keep his 3 homes. Taylor will take possession of their Alpharetta GA home, which the couple purchased in 2020. Details of other properties that she will receive in the divorce have not been disclosed yet. Now, we don't know if there's mortgages on those properties, so that could play a role, and hopefully that help him a little bit. Says the Alpharetta mansion was featured prominently on the former couple's reality series We Got Love, during which Teyana Taylor opened up about the process of overhauling the property to give it a more luxurious feel. I'm an aesthetic person, she said during the first episode of the series. We want everything to look a certain way. Speaking about her inspiration from the home's design, Taylor pointed to her love of art, movies, and cartoons, and she wanted the property to represent her. She says, I always love movies and also cartoons, so this is something that really represents me. She went on, there's definitely still a lot of work to be done, but it feels good to finally be able to have just one place to call home. Meanwhile, Shumpert purchased his South Fulton property in 2015 for $427,000. It has also been reported that Shumpert was previously renting a luxury apartment in Manhattan, which he is understood to have leased in 2012 for $9,200 a month when he was playing for the New York Knicks.
Which is crazy because if you think about this, he's paying $9,200 a month for an apartment back in 2012, that's a lot of money, right? Let's keep it 100. That's a lot of money. And it's New York. So that's even more money. Recently, what's the guy's name? Jimmy Butler. After being traded to Golden State Warriors from the Miami Heat, right? Jimmy Butler was renting a home, like a nice home in Miami for like $120,000, something like that. Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco was actually talking about it. It's like $120,000 a month. $120. So I thought that $9,200 a month was a lot to pay for rent. What Angel Reese pays, she pays like $10,000 or $11,000 a month for her condo or for her rent that she pays at a nice place where she lives. $120,000 Jimmy Butler's paying. That's insane. I mean, they just be blowing through money. Like, why y'all doing that?
Still unclear if he still has real estate ties in the city, having left the Brooklyn Nets in 2021. This is painful, y'all. Honest to goodness, this is painful.
It's kind of recent.
So I'm guessing this is the South Fulton GA property that he purchased in 2015 for $427,000.
Beautiful home.
I don't know how much it's worth today.
Now she with a new guy.
In addition to being a star of Hollywood, she made a name for herself in the real estate world, having snapped up multiple properties in the Atlanta area and renovating them before putting them back on the market. They separated in 2023 after the dancer accused the basketball star of being jealous of her career. That is why they broke up. She said he was jealous of her career. According to TMZ, sources have alleged that Shumpert struggled with feelings of inadequacy and often felt overshadowed by Taylor's rise in the entertainment world.
Hey, let's keep it a stack, bro. Ain't nobody talking about no Teyana Taylor. Ain't nobody talking about no Teyana Taylor, bro. Ain't nobody been talking about Shumpert either, but ain't nobody talking about Teyana Taylor, bro. And she said 2023. It's 2020. No, bro. It's been some time since 2023, and the only time that she's ever relevant is when it comes to something either with Shumpert or her now dating that new actor. That's the first time she been relevant. Anyway.
Despite efforts by Taylor to fix their marriage by turning down career opportunities after she had children, Shumpert grew frustrated. She was not contributing financially and allegedly picked trivial arguments. Yeah. So he got mad.
That's probably why he's mad.
She wasn't bringing any more finances to the table.
That's probably why he's mad.
And he was no longer in the NBA, which he had made a lump sum of money. But that lump sum of money, now that they're, 34, is supposed to last them for the rest of their life. But
right.
They're out here balling and tricking, and they don't know where it's going to come back from, but hopefully he lands back on his feet. I don't know what he got going on. I don't know what money he got coming in.
And what you have to understand, too, is a lot of women, they marry a guy when he's in the NBA, and they always wait for him to retire before they divorce him. It's like they milk him. It's like they milk him until he's like, because like once he's done playing in the NBA, and you know like that's pretty much the amount of money that they're gonna make at that level that fast. That comes to an end, and you basically sitting on a pile of money. It's like they know like, okay, this the pile of money we're sitting on. I really don't like him like that. But I was just waiting for him to stack and see how high it stacked. Now I see that it's stacked as high as it has. Now it's time for me to take half or more of that, depending on what lawyer I hire. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, but hopefully he lands back on his feet. He said Taylor then privately filed for divorce, claiming their marriage was irretrievably broken. Following their split, the choreographer made it clear that infidelity was not a factor in the breakup. So he wasn't even cheating, and she wasn't even cheating. In all fairness, Iman and I are separated and have been for a while. To be 1,000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still best friends. No, we not.
No, nah.
No, we not.
How you gonna
not
be best
with you
friends
just
with somebody?
absolutely taking me and raping me over the coals and taking everything that I got. No, we not. We are still best friends.
No.
Great business partners and one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children. After their divorce is finalized, Taylor has been rumored to be dating Mufasa, the Lion King actor Aaron Pierre. However, the two have yet to confirm a romance. That's bad. It's bad. It's messed up. Is this?
It's not only bad, it's sad.
This the guy right here?
Well, he don't even
Mufasa
know.
The Lion King.
He don't even
right
know.
There.
Yeah.
And they still gonna move on.
That's one thing they're gonna do. They're gonna move on.
They're gonna move.
Man. Hey, well. Y'all gotta learn. Y'all, men gotta learn, bro. I don't know why y'all. And this is like, look, as much as I don't really like, this is why Drake and other people, right, other celebrities have never got married. Because they're smart enough to know everything they built They're not about to risk it because of romance. And it's a beautiful thing to have romance. You know what I'm saying? To have that with another woman. It's a beautiful thing. But it's just like, is it worth everything you've built? Because statistics show she's more likely to take from you than to continue to stay married to you. She's more likely to divorce you and take a majority of what you built. That's what the stats show. So, anyway, it's sad, and I hope the best for Iman Shumpert. I hope the best for both of them, really. But women I wish women got to stop getting away with this. Like, things got to change. Laws got to change. I talk about this all the time. Things got to change in the laws where women keep getting away with that type of stuff, bro. It's getting me so angry. I'm tired of this narrative over and over and over again. Goodness gracious, bro. Like, God bless all y'all. God bless. In Jesus' name, amen.